Hello everyone, I'm going to go through our phonics lesson for today, and in today's lesson we are going to be thinking about the I sound made using the letters I and E, just like the one that you can see up here. So what I'd like you to do, first of all, before we get started, we're thinking about the I sound. So if you want to pause your video now, and you might be able to think of a couple of words that have the I sound in them. So go ahead and pause now, and when you're ready, if you start up the video again, we'll carry on. So, did you manage to think of any words with the I sound in them? And I wonder if any of you thought of any of these words that are on the board here. So we've got some examples here, and what we're going to do is we're going to read through them. Well, what I think I'd like you to do first of all is have a look at those words actually and see if you can read any of them before we do them together. You might want to use your phoneme fingers to help you, and then when you've had a chance to look at them, we'll read them all through and sound them out together. So if you want to pause your video now, then you can do so, and you can have some time to sound these words out independently. Okay, so now you've had a go at sounding these words out on your own, we're going to have a go at sounding them out together. Now I've put the sound buttons on here for you, so hopefully you can see them. And remember, when we do this in school, we use our phoneme fingers. So we sound the words out into their individual sounds, and you'll see those by the sound buttons under here. So for this word, we can have a go at sounding it out together, and you can sound it out with me. So we've got I'd cried, or I'd cried. And then we have a think, don't we? When we're in school, we have a think about whether that's a real word or whether it's an alien word. So you have a think, do you think cried is real or is it alien? Well done, it's a real word, isn't it? So we don't need to put an alien next to that one. So for our next word, let's have a look at this one together then. We've got mime. Mime. What do you think about the word mime? Is that real or is it alien? So this is a tricky one. Mime is a real word, but it's not spelt like this. So this is actually an alien word because the word mime is spelt M-I-M-E. So the I sound is a split digraph in that word rather than how it's written here. So I'm going to see if I can hold the video and drag the alien at the same time for mime. There we are, we'll put our alien up there. Okay, so next one here, we've got I'd tried. So have a think about whether that's real or alien. And that's a real word, isn't it? And here we've got I die. And we know that that one's a real word too. And up here, I tie. And here, I'd plied. Have a think about that word. Is that real or is that an alien word? Well done, it's an alien word, isn't it, that one? So I'm going to drag my alien picture up here. Oh, there's two in a row there now. Plied. Okay, and this one, I pie. And oh, we've got one repeated here. I'm not going to sound this one out because that word is exactly the same as that word up there. And we already worked that one out, didn't we? What was that word? Yeah, it was cried. Well done. Okay, let's have a look at this one then. So we've got spies. And I'd replied. And they're both real words, aren't they? And then we've got I'd dried. And that's a real word too. And then we've got line. Have a look at that word for me. Is that word a real word or is it an alien word? So line is a real word, but it's not spelt like that. Line is spelt with the split vowel digraph as well. So that one is L-I-N or L-I-E-N, but we spell line like a line, like this kind of line, a straight line. We spell that one L-I-N-E. So that one, line, oh, excuse my finger, that one, line, is actually an alien because it's not spelt correctly. So well done. I'm sure you had a really good go at sounding all of those out. And even if you couldn't do them on your own in the beginning, that doesn't matter because we had a go at sounding them out together. You might want to look back through now and have another go at sounding them out on your own. So I'll pop this screen back up. That was the first screen that we had for sounding them out. You might want to pause that and now have a go. If you found it tricky in the beginning, you could now pause that screen. You could have a look back and see if you can have a go at sounding